Hey there everybody, today I just wanted to do a little quick kind of update to my Titanfall Horde mode speculation video that I put out a couple weeks ago now. Basically, this is just a couple of little extra bits of information that I've found, one of which being through my own kind of discovery and one being through something I found on Reddit. You can find a credit to the person who originally found one of these in the description box below, link to his Reddit thread along with his name and all that. I apologize, I'm doing this kind of commentary really spur of the moment. I'm not very prepared, so I apologize. I don't have your name to actually read off. But basically what this guy found, he was an Xbox 360 or Xbox One player, and he found a little object hidden back out in the woods in Zone 18, as you're seeing on screen right now. It's a spider tank. It seems to have about 5 legs to it and a big gun on top. Now, this is kind of out in the woods, out in the fog in Zone 18, so this is something that you can't really get quite a very good look at. I tried to get a recording, at the best quality I could, so I pumped up my game to very high texture quality or insane textures or whatever the highest option is. I set everything up to as high as I could, and I tried to get as close to it as I possibly could to, actually try and see some details on it. And what I'm noticing with the spider tank that I found is there's no markings on it, so I don't see any IMC markings, any militia markings. I would assume that it's, it's some kind of an IMC robot, just because it's at an IMC Spectre research base. I'm sure that, it's some kind of automated assault tank or something like that. What kind of ties into this, though, and other than it just being kind of a prop out there, is this advanced Sidewinder burn card, which you can see on the screen right now. The quote on the very bottom reads, and I quote, "That's no ordinary Titan, bish. It's a walking tank. We need a bigger gun." So maybe I'm just grasping at straws here. Maybe Sarah is talking about an ogre that, and it's just something that they've never seen before, and this is something that's happened far in the past. However, what if it's not? What if she's not talking about an ogre? What if she's not talking about a regular Titan because she sees this thing and she knows that it's not a regular Titan? It's a 5-legged walking tank. It's got a big turret on top. It looks like a tank, except instead of treads, it's just got 5 spider legs on it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little too speculative here, but maybe this could be something to add to our little theory. One thing I did want to note about this guy, though, is that, unfortunately, I'm not able to get very close to it. I'm only able to get about halfway out into that little field, so I can't quite see it up close and personal, but I can get kind of close before I hit an invisible wall, and it just does not let me proceed any closer to it. But from what I can tell, it seems to be quite larger than a Titan. Maybe, maybe 5 to 10 feet taller, maybe, so that's what? That's like maybe 2 to 3 or 4 meters taller than a Titan, potentially. So, I don't know, maybe this could be something, it could be like the big kind of boss enemy, or that, that rogue automated Titan, quote-unquote, that I was talking about in the previous video. Maybe it's related, maybe not, but, in terms of a gameplay kind of aspect, I've been thinking, okay, we have an object, or I guess not an object, but a spider tank that's really large. How is this thing going to actually walk and move through levels? Because if you look how big it is and how far apart the legs are, there's a lot of areas on a lot of maps where it doesn't seem like it would fit very well. It just, it just won't fit. So it's going to be a matter of, if this, Horde mode ends up being a reality, and if the spider tank ends up being one of the main enemies within the Horde mode, how is it going to get around maps? How is it going to move? Is it going to be very nimble and able to jump and scale buildings? That seems like a lot of coding and a lot of animation on Respawn's part, and it seems very, very ambitious. So I'd like to hear from the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this could actually be a new enemy coming into the Horde mode, assuming that's going to be featured at all? Or am I just blowing a lot of hot air and I'm just taking one little tiny thing and blowing it way out of proportion? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and we'll see you next time. Take care.